Hello everyone, and welcome back to Stationeers. Last time we were all here,
Low pressure. Oxygen critical.
we had done some MIPS programming and further automated our manufacturing system. So now we are able to request whatever we want. Our ingots will flow from our vending machine automatically, build it to the quantity that we set, and send it out of the stacker. I think this has been a good change, and it'll help us have a little bit of an easier time building up further areas of the factory. Or not the factory, but the manufacturing area / just station overall. I was just reading some the Friday facts from Factorio, so got a little confused. If you would like to see me play Factorio, let me know. I'll be able to do something. But I think today, in support of getting this all sealed off and pressurized, we are going to try and do some reworks on our atmospheric setup. So specifically, let's go over what we got and what I think might use some improvement. So, right now our atmospheric setup is a pretty decent start for atmospherics. We have a tank for each of our major gases. We have ice crushing and the ability to pull in gas from the atmosphere, our filtering setup, but it's kind of cramped, and there's not really the ability to move gas anywhere else. It's basically just like I either bottle it up and move it, like I did with the furnace, so these gases are all bottled. And then it's always supplied from ice, and we just kind of blow the rest of the gases, so like our gas from our furnace setup and our gases from arc furnace smelting, all of that out. And I don't think these tanks really are large enough to hold the volumes of gas that we're going to need to be dealing with in the future. I'm also really unhappy with this fill system. Those of you who've been watching, and maybe I can even find one that might still be damaged over here, specifically on the CO2 line. Or did I replace all of it? But these pipes, without really having a good pressure relief system and all of that, I have very nearly blown up these pipes before. And none of this is also insulated, which is not a huge issue on Mars. But I'd like to be able to enclose this, make sure all of the temperatures are good, have some larger gas storage areas for bulk gases, have a better area here to do gas mixing so that I can create like a atmospherics mix instead of just using pure oxygen, which isn't necessary and has its own downfalls. Send my fuel gases directly over here to be mixed, all of that good stuff. Let's do this. We do have to either bottle or empty out all of our gases. Let me go get my bullet. Here. I was gonna, we'll hold on to this for now. Oops. Have the tablet. We can put our laptop away for now. This is set to a tracker. Atmos analyzer and cartridge. So this room alone has a capacity of 8,000 liters. So that's weird. This room definitely has a smaller capacity than that whole. or everything that's a room just has a capacity of 8,000 liters. But each of these tanks only has a capacity of 6,000 liters. I know that doesn't take into consideration pressurization and things like that, but we want to be able to have enough gas storage to vacuum our base out entirely if we need to do maintenance or other things. And we need to also have the gas routing so that when we do open up a window or something to route some things or to do some expansions, or in case something goes wrong and a window opens itself up, we need to be able to route gases so we can expel the atmosphere of Mars and pull in fresh atmosphere or properly mixed atmosphere back into the base. Also, like, just have a general filtration cycle to filter the gases in the base and make sure everything stays in its nice proper mixture. So to do this, we need to bottle up all of the gases that are over here and get them, well, out of here. So let's see. We have a decent amount of volatiles, not terribly much nitrogen, pretty good amount of CO2, good amount of oxygen, and nothing in our holding tank. Also, just this design of the relay that I have here is kind of less than optimal. I believe there is a better way of just chaining all of these together that would allow it to filter gases much more quickly than it currently does. Or at least I'd like to try it. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to redo our extra gas expulsion line here. So our pollutants, we'll actually have to filter out the pollutants if we do that, because it won't just be the waste gas left over from each chain, because this one would send the waste gases out of all of these gases, since it's not the last one in the chain anymore. But first, we do need to bottle up all of our gases and get each of these systems totally emptied out, and hopefully do it without blowing anything up. Alright, so let's grab some portable tanks. He's getting a little bit of pressure on him. That's going to be our Atmos print. We should be able to do this a little bit more easily now, too. So we have... well, it's oxygen, nitrogen, CO2, and volatiles, so 4 gases that we need to bottle, I think. So if we do portable gas tank Mark II, this will store a little bit more. We'll grab 4 of you and make. Oh, that's so cool. I love this system. Definitely makes it easier to get my stuff put together. So we'll bottle that stuff up. We're going to need to deconstruct everything in here. And we did grind up all of our portable containers, didn't we? Oh, we still have that. Grind this up too. Don't need the portable generator. Fuel is never bad to have. Did we leave one? It's been taken out. Great. There we go. So this will help us package up everything out here, just to help move it in and out of the station. We are going to grab the mount as well, though, because Without it, I am a little concerned that it might blow away if we have a storm. We can do that. I'm gonna put this right here, because I might be ripping up the flooring as well. Probably start to take off some of the extra stuff. Fire a wrench, pipe meter. That might have been all the extra stuff we had available. Let's see if our tanks are done. Portable gas tanks, 4 of them. Mark IIs, so they should hopefully be able to hold a little bit more pressure in case can't fit everything in the first one. So this is our oxygen. Oops. Now, if we turn that on, turn you off, should be starting to get pressure in this. We're going to leave that one for now. CO2 scares me. Turns to a liquid way faster than everything else does, it seems. I don't really want to blow up my remaining oxygen. Grab my tablet, and we can monitor the process of this. This is set to max rate. Yep. Let's fill up this gas tank, though, because I do want to have some spares in case things go less than ideally. There's a lot more gas, even in that small of a container, than there is in this. Start doing our nitrogen. There's really not that much of it, even. That stuff off. This is all down pressure. So this pipe network is vacuumed out already. So extract that, that. All emptied out. We'll try and reuse a lot of the parts that we used to build this, but we are gonna be tearing it apart. This can come apart for now. That's still in use. All that's still in use. Wire cutters are required for you. And grinder. And drill. Wrench. As well. That one. Oh, two different things. Volume pump, pressure regulator. Alright, that should be all of the feed lines deconstructed. Ooh. Why are you yellow? It just is yellow. I mean, that looks like a fill indicator if I've ever seen one, so assuming that is okay. How are we doing on pressure? Valves. And this extra pipe cap. And we've already fixed up our little storage container. Whoops. Well, we might need some more space. You're at 8K. Let's throw you in there. Alright, let's see. 800 kPa. You're still at 1.3 megapascals. How's our nitrogen doing? Being vacuumed out pretty nicely. Yeah, it's getting close to empty. Below that 1 megapascal. Probably start off our volatiles transfer as well. These are going to take a minute because I don't have turbo pumps built. Turn needs off. This one can hold quite a bit more as well. See if there's any notes about it. or 20,256 max pressure, so we can up this quite a bit. pretty quick. That's coming down nice. All set to max flow rate. Alright, well, no time like the present. Let's start the transfer of CO2 and see how this all goes awry. Ah, dust storm. Crumbs. Well, hopefully, if we just kill the power, that'll stop all the transfers. And we can figure it out later once the dust storm passes. Oh, that does mean my solar panels are getting beat to death again. I'll have to bring some more glass sheets out there to fix them. But at least we can build stuff now without having to be stuck out in the sandstorm. Haha. You have some various other atmospheric stuff set up. Plenty of battery power. One of the things that someone was saying I should make, and I do believe you, is... Oh, I can make the Icarus suit. That's right, I do have Icarus. Could be neat. Is the glasses, the smart sensor lenses. For that I need Inconel though, and I don't actually think I have any Inconel. Oops. We'll have to make some Inconel soon, before I go out mining again. But let's just decorate a little bit while we're waiting. And to kind of light the flat walls. What the plating looks like.
Hydration critical.
Above that. I think just the regular large panel looks pretty good.
Air tank low.
Oh, perfect. I have another one sitting on me. And we'll go fill up my water. Big old dust storm. We also do have some more atmospheric stuff in here. Jeez, we need to clean out the base. Really. It'll be nice when I can have both these doors open. Don't have to be able to airlock each entry and exit. We will have to rip that airlock out. It's a basic airlock, so if we pressurize this room would get overpressurized very quickly. So we can look at what the dust storm looks like upstairs. Probably not a great idea to stand out here. Amount of dust that would just let in. It's, ridiculous. Yeah, so we were doing some stealing work. This. Or walls. Back walls. Let's get another 25. That sounds reasonable. Yep. Still dust storming? Yep. Yeah, that looks nicer. More finished. Oh. Oh, storm's still going. Oh, I've been done. Go. More walls. Or I guess ceiling tiles in this case. Oh, just building from the ground now, apparently. Go. I just need a few more steel sheets. Grab 50 of these, and it looks like our dust storm is over, so I'll go start that transfer again. Right. Back on. Should be going. We'll check on our good old solar panels here in a moment. 15 megapascals. 500 left in there. 149, 95, and 800. So we're slowly vacuuming the system out. I don't want to be like completely without any gas if you know, we need to smelt something or need oxygen in between. Thing is still filling up. That'll be a nice big gas canister once it's done filling. Last us a while. We should make another one of those, 2 or 3 or 8. Nitrogen. Volatiles. You're still doing alright. Still doing alright. You're still doing alright. Everything still seems to be okay. Ooh, it goes green. So I guess yellow is like half, and then green. Cool. Seems to be able to hold quite a bit of pressure, so hopefully our CO2 doesn't become a problem. Nothing is liquefied yet. Almost at full pressure on this one. Sounds like full pressure. This is going to be a bit of a hot shot maneuver because I do want to depressurize my oxygen canister, but I don't want it to. No. That sounds like a good way to get another big old crater like I got before. We're not going to do that. We are going to live with the canisters that we have. Nitrogen's getting pretty low. We're still doing okay. Still increasing in there. We are getting this all vacuumed down. Slowly but surely we are. Since everything appears to be going okay, let's just take a quick pop over and see how messed up our solar panels are. So we will still need power, and I can see already they're not as efficient as they were. Ooh, 75%. Alright, well, that means we gotta run inside and grab some more glass panes fix up our solar panels. Sheets. Boop. We're gonna still have some. Yeah. Okay. Still okay. Oh, jeez, one of them's completely wrecked. That's less than ideal. Yeah, we do have to build the enclosure around these as well. On the list, just not there yet. Yeah, that's destroyed. That one's not coming back. If we hear a loud explosion in the background, we know we stayed over here too long. Let's not. Let's actually go back and check. Make sure everything is still going okay. I'd like to avoid blowing up my entire base. However entertaining that would be. Oh, those are the last sounds I don't love to hear. This is what I was worried about. Wrench. Deconstruct. Disconnect. Throw that. How do I grab this? Can I even grab it? There it is. Oh, CO2 is a monster. Oh. I don't like CO2. Glad I came back when I did, because that would have gone kaboom, and so would have all of my oxygen and everything else. Where'd my tablet go? Everyone else doing okay? No stress. No stress. No stress. No stress. So CO2 likes to liquefy, is what I've learned. And liquid CO2 makes for nice explosions, I think. So not doing that should be a priority. I don't need a ton of CO2 right now, so we're just gonna take you and throw you in a pit. Hopefully you don't get blown away in a storm. Just in case you decide to go nuclear. I don't think it will, because you know, there is liquid CO2 in that system. It's not. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it there. You know, and I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't want to blow up my base with a CO2 explosion. Storage out here. Maybe I should have brought a locker. Everyone else still seems to be doing fine. It's just that one specific gas that really just does not like to work the way it's supposed to. I think we are just going to end up venting the rest of our CO2. Yeah, I think that's the move here. We can recover it. Mars's CO2, Mars's atmosphere is CO2 based. It's not exactly like it was the end of the world. Let's continue fixing solar panels now. I had the bad feeling that something was going to go awry if I go back there. Glad I did. Your health is good. We finished fixing that whole side. Besides this one. Let's do the rest. Yeah, we do need to build the housing around solar panels. Stop them from getting blown apart by the wind. As much as stellite glass would probably just solve this easily. That's expensive. Walls are cheap. Alright, everyone should be okay now besides this one. We'll have to replace them at some point in the future. Oh. Or blue. That doesn't seem to explode if I let much more into you. Open up that. It's my CO2 venting going. Slowly, but surely, it is all venting to atmosphere. You're doing alright. You're doing alright. You're almost completely vacuumed out. So we can start deconstructing atmospheric modules. What do you need to deconstruct? Well, we need to take the filters out first. Just gonna toss these into the airlock for now. Easy way of getting rid of stuff that I don't want to carry around right now. Most of these are going to go into the recycler anyway, because don't really need to be carrying them around. And they're the kind of low tier bad ones. 34 kilopascals left, 54 out here. You're at 18 MPa. You should be able to take a blast of that. Really. You doing 69, 7, bending to atmosphere. Send all these into the recycle. Build at least the medium filters, if not the heavy filters, for actual proper use. Although this one, 100%. How's mine? No, they're doing fine. They're the better class. Alright. Alright. And to deconstruct you, let's take a guess. Hand drill? Yep. Let's just see. Right. So many pipes. And hand drill once more. Go. Stacked up, can they? Into the airlock, go. You probably won't get blown away if there's a storm. That's the way we're gonna head back in. And now we're just waiting for all this stuff to finish vacuuming out. And these pumps are slow. We can start disassembling this because this is just our CO2 lines, which, like I kind of already said, we don't super care about. All right. Stacks. Okay. Should just be able to deconstruct the tank. Might work. Hopefully. Still a lot of gas. Let's just see. Well, it released it all, but luckily in a non-destructive manner. Alright, that's one line to this deconstructed fully. Now for the rest of them. Oh, there's no tank. Just toss that in there. And store some more pipes. Now we're just playing the waiting game. While we're waiting, so we do that was going down on pressure as well. This one is as well. Well, I'm just going to give this a few more minutes to fully depressurize. I don't think there's any real risks. And angle here. Yeah. Just give this a few more minutes to depressurize, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. I've given it a few minutes to just cycle through, so let's see. Oh, we're getting really low. That one's almost completely empty, and you're getting there too. Now let's grab some more oxygen, or not oxygen, water, and I think I'm kind of okay with losing the remainder of those gases, so we'll start pulling them apart once we get some water and get back out there. Okay. There we go. So, time to continue pulling this all apart. Wrench. Strategically leaving the last little bits of stuff that are needed to actually depressurize areas. That'll be fine. Get it. In. All right. Pipe cowls. Rest of the pipe cowls. The pipe utility kits. Jeez. Those. Now it's hand drill time. Everything else is... I guess not everything. Now, just about everything else is what is actually required to pressurize gas systems. pipes that we've just been throwing everywhere. Airlock's turning into a mess. 1,000 kPa of volatiles. We'll just drop that in there. Alright. Well, let's check on everything. So, just dump this stuff in here too. Is getting into the base going to be a pain? Yes, but we'll fix that later. 11 kPa, 1 kPa, 7. I'll start here. And alright, well that's everything gone. Extract these. Now we've got to deattach our various gas tanks. This one is the important one. Oh, jeez. Maybe I shouldn't fill the airlock with random garbage. Hey there. Just fill our station with it instead. Now let's grab our gas cylinders. We'll leave these guys in here. Safe keeping. And let's finish off tearing this apart. Next episode, we'll start putting it all back together. Valves, go with the other valves. And let's these apart. Corner. Last two pipes coming up. And then we just gotta cut apart all these cables. Da, da, da. It's full. All right. Plus that inside, and that one. Now all that's left is these silly walls, and we are all torn apart. Alright, clean slate. Mostly empty area for us to build our atmospherics in next time. As we're already kind of at an hour, so I don't want to make this a super long episode. Yeah, we'll be building a much more, honestly, more complex. It'll all have about the same parts, but much more robust atmospheric setup that will allow us to use this system to actually produce significant volume of gas and really make sure everything is ready to go for pressurizing the main base and also pressurizing the atmospheric area, because I think that will help complement everything nicely. But I feel like we've been making some proper quality of life improvements here recently, and new atmospheric system will be definitely another step forward in that. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Please remember to drop a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I post this episode every Tuesday at 1:30 Central Standard, so whichever time that is in your respective time zones. And remember, we're looking for a name for the base, so if you have any ideas, just drop them down in the comments, or I might not be at this point. It'll probably have been a while since I posted that original video, so if the base already has a name, I'll make sure to put a post out for it. But thank you all for watching, and thank you for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.